size queen.
And we begin.
But that's real.
See, now we're like head level to each other.
Okay, that makes sense.
I feel taller.
Because I feel like, I didn't think I was that short, but it's cool. I'm fun sized.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Of course, I'm your host, Spivey, and with me today is...
It's Dez. What's up, guys? For another
Yes.
awesome video of just vulgar shit. So.
Vulgar shit? That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
it
it's
is.
all vulgar. It's great.
It's not vulgar, it's real.
It's a little vulgar.
It's truthful.
That too.
Yes.
Real shit. Real talk.
Alright, anywho. So, what we are here to do is bring you the best entertainment while you are at home, social distancing, quarantined, not getting it in. So we're going to talk about things that you may or may not get in. We lost somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
What?
We had 2 and then it just went to 0.
Oh, well, they'll come back. They always come back.
You can come this way a little bit.
Always come back.
So, there we go. It's the armrest that hinders it. So what we are here to talk about now is
Size queen.
the size queen. So
Good Lord.
somebody watched a previous video I did with my partner, my standard partner for the channel.
I can't wait to meet her, by the way. We should all do like a threesome. I just said it's appropriate for the topic, okay? A threesome like collaboration.
Okay. So yeah. So she saw the actually I can message her. She might be off now. But cool. I'll do it after.
We'll do that later. Yeah, let's focus. Cool.
So she was like, "Oh yeah, well, I'm a size queen." Like, oh.
Yes.
So somebody has their requirements for what they need.
I do have preferences. I don't want to say requirements because like there are people who have been like, I don't know. I've been very lucky, I say. So like majority of the people that I fuck with are very blessed men. So like I do have like a preference, but like I have had people who like are a little bit less than like my usual standard, or what I like consider like normal for me. And so, like it's not a bad like I don't know like I don't yeah.
What was your method to determine your standard?
I just recently found my method.
Well, you showed it to me a second ago. So what did you just show me?
God damn it!
Show the world.
That? So there's what?
Show the world.
I don't want to show the world.
Show the world.
There's just a measurement system.
Go ahead.
I need to be able to grip both hands and still have room for
raise up just a little bit.
So both hands gripping, and then a little room for the tip of it.
And like, so to determine...
You don't even know, because we specifically, before this video started...
So to determine what she's referring to, we measured it.
I hate you
with
so
this.
Much.
This is a 16-inch ruler.
Yeah.
12 inches is from here to here. That's
Dude,
12.
no one is fucking a 12-inch dick.
Some people do.
Dude, if you whip out a 12-inch dick, you better stay the fuck away from me. Cause I'm
go ahead and put your...
No.
Go ahead and put your...
We measured it, and it's 7.5 inches.
7.5, which is from here to here, is what she prefers. Bear in mind, lean forward just a touch.
No, because we're not doing all that.
the size reference is there.
All that, okay?
So just so you get an idea of what 7.5 is.
Fuck you.
No, bear in mind that's not that big at all. Because the standard is like 6 inches. So this is what you prefer, and then this is American standard. Okay. This is the size of American standard.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I don't have a problem with 6 at all. Like,
right.
That's fine.
What you want is that. So you just want an inch and a half more.
Yes, I'm not.
That's
greedy,
your preference.
You know, just an inch and a half is all I prefer.
It's very intimidating the way it is here.
Why are you? I fucking hate you, dude.
So that you get understanding.
You're like one of those people who takes dick pics and put the remote by it so you can get an idea of size. Yeah. You're terrible.
Yeah, here's your frame of reference. Yeah, wow. Paper towel roll. Bloop.
Oh my god. See?
Yeah.
Anyway, I have a preference, but like again, I've had people who like aren't exactly, because I feel like that's like, I just feel like I've been blessed. I don't feel like that's like the mass majority of most people aren't like 7.5 inches or whatever. So like if there is like a little bit of a like variance, I'm not like just super disappointed. It depends on your talent.
Charles said he's sorry he missed the last stream. He took a nap.
That's okay. Naps are essential to life, so.
Yeah, we're glad that you're here now because, again, you are the heart of our live stream viewership right now. You are the one who provides us with a lot of great feedback and thoughts. Other people who do watch, they tend to wait and watch it after the fact. So we have much love for Charles. Definitely check out Scribble Guy, his artwork, his cartoonism. His cartoon work is definitely artistic and for you to enjoy. Continuing on, now that she's dying. The liquor is very strong, by the way, so she's not dying from the corona.
It's not corona, I swear to God. It's just like someone went down the wrong pipe.
She did.
And it's really weird, though, because, like, in the midst of corona, you try not to cough, and that makes me have to cough more. So, but I'm good, I promise.
We may even shoot a skit or two because she's here, and why the fuck not? So,
that'd be cool.
So definitely check back for those skits. But while we're doing live, we're going to stick with the live. Size queen.
Oh, okay, yes.
You and your preferences.
So I do prefer...
Wait, what about... Okay, so we know the length. Now the question is width.
Girth as well. So.
What's your girth?
I don't know, like enough for me to wrap my hand around. I have a pretty small hand.
So let's try. Is that too much?
That's no. Absolutely not. If your dick is that big, don't come toward me. I'm sorry.
Let's try that.
I just have like a... This works. That's good. That's good.
So is that good. A little on the big side or perfect?
No, that's like perfect for me.
So you don't want to be able to wrap your hands fully around?
No. Like, but this shit, like, that's like, we're getting married after we fuck because I'm destroyed. I'm not going to, like, completely just, like, that's crazy.
So
I don't know. Some people have, like, if your dick is too big, then I'm not fucking you because you're not going to, like, fuck me
So this is a 35 millimeter dice, I think. And it fits in. So just over that size.
That's my preferences. So, yeah.
The grin on her face right now, you should see it. She's like,
I'm just saying. Whew. I did my preferences.
She had a flashback. Huh?
I've had many flashbacks. But, you know, whatever.
What was the absolute biggest, like the biggest size you had? And you was like, yes.
I don't know, probably like maybe 8 inches.
That's it? Oh, I'm sorry.
I just can't do like huge. If you're like, there's only so much like canal before cervix. And I don't want to know what that limit is, so. Yeah. Then also, I just feel like.
So.
That's, I don't know.
I'm going to crush your feelings right now. You're not a size queen.
Oh, I'm not? Okay.
You're just like bigger, but you're not a size queen.
What constitutes like size
like
queen?
Like 9 and up.
Whoa! Okay, yeah, I'm not a size queen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not a size queen. This is a completely
misinformed video. Apologies on my part. I'm like, what'd you say, a novice? So I learned what that word means.
Hey, you're not
for
a
everyone
size
who laughed
queen.
at me previously.
So all those who get excited, oh, she likes them big. Like, no.
I don't like huge dicks. Like, who would?
That would be size queens.
Okay, then I'm sorry. Misinterpretation. I'm not into,
the
like,
fuck is that?
gargantuan, like...
Ruined.
Because to me, there's just so much your pussy can... Like, I understand it's like a rubber band, so it does contract or whatever.
A bit. It ain't 100%.
I mean, like, yeah, but for the most part it is. I guess I've never done, like, super huge dicks. I don't know how that would work process-wise. But all I'm saying is I've had, like, girthy dicks and not as girthy. And, like, I don't feel like... I don't know. I've never had anybody say, oh, it was just loose pussy, you know? So, like, I feel like mine constricts pretty well. But, like, I'm just being honest, like, and that would be so embarrassing if someone's just like, oh, it was kind of like, couldn't feel nothing, you know?
You over here with the loose pussy, like, oh!
Yeah,
that hot dog hallway.
Like, just, like, duffel butt, you know, duffel bag.
Duffel,
like,
okay.
That's what it said. It said duffel bun because I was taking your analogy in mind. But anyway, I, like, again, I have a preference just because, like, the first couple people that I fucked, like, had that exact, like, measurement. I was just lucky in that way. But yeah, it's not like a hardcore, just like, must be this tall to ride the ride type ordeal. So well, I can work with like other shit.
In my understanding, a lot of women don't find that unique blend that they want, that length to width ratio.
Oh, mine, that's so, I've been like blessed, cause.
Well, hold on. That's the point of the question.
Okay.
So if you had to pick, if the guy coming to you is either, let's say, 8.5, but you take like half an inch off on width.
Okay.
Or girth. Would you take that?
I don't like pencil dicks.
Okay. So let's say he's an inch and a half wider, but an inch and a half shorter. That. So you want wide. You want to bang all them walls.
I don't prefer like skinny. If it's like long but it's really thin, like that irritates me.
It irritates you?
Cause like I don't know.
You're like, hold on, wait, lean this way, lean this way, lean this way, lean this way.
Yeah, like I just like. I don't know. Like for me, the best.
I picture that in my head. The dude trying to jump to both sides.
Yeah, like if it's just like a skinny one, it's just not as fun. You know.
Oh God, that's so much fun.
But I also like. I don't know. I don't like to like criticize people. So there may be people interested in that. I'm just not that particular girl. That's all I'm saying. So if you got like a carrot dick, but you know how to work it, and it's a bitch that's like all on that shit, you do you. You know.
But don't come to her.
Just don't bring the carrot dick to me because I'm not into it.
What started this off? We just saw a clip of an Asian couple or Asian two people. She pulled down his boxes to give him some head work,
this much.
And she bust out laughing.
If you can see this much.
It was like a nub over the hair.
Yeah, I wouldn't laugh at somebody with a micro penis because that's fucked up. But I would be like, I think my face makes expressions before like my brain registers what's happening. So I would more than likely be like, what the fuck? But like also, I don't think I would laugh because that's really fucked up. Like people can't help it if they have a micro penis. But also like, as a woman, you can do like research. So, you know, I'm just saying there are ways like.
The ways to what?
Like you might invite somebody out to the club and you be grinding on them and you can just like feel what's going on there.
So hold on,
just like
pause.
Nothing happening. Then,
Pause. Now, I years ago, I used to go to the club. Mm-hmm. We was juking and shit down in Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa. What's up?
And you definitely want to get like what they consider a half chub at least to make sure the lady knows that you're there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But at the same time, I would hear some females like, "Oh, he was so disrespectful. His dick was on hard."
Okay, so here's my thing, right?
Wait a minute.
Those are like I'm a very different type of chick. I feel like just broad spectrum. I'm like I'm more like nigga than I am female. I feel like just being honest. Like I'm just like I just resonate with men more than I do with women. Mm-hmm. So like to me, if you're grinding ass on dick, like what do you expect to happen? Like, it's not like my goal is just to be, like, dancing on niggas, like, for them to get a hard on. Because, like, I'm not trying to fill everyone's dick in the world. That's just a lot going on. But also, if I think you're fine and we're at the club and I know that I'm doing my thing and you get excited, then I'm just like, oh, thank you. That's, like, a compliment. You know, like, I'm not going to be, like, super irritated or be like, oh, you're so disrespectful. That's, like, if you're, like, I don't know, like, as a woman, if you feel like, that's like if a dude's like, oh, she got wet and I was pissed off. If you think that somebody's fine and you feel their dick print, it's to your liking, and you're still dancing on it and you get excited, why would you be like, oh, they're just so disrespectful because that bitch got wet on my dick? Like, what? That doesn't make sense.
Hold on. Now, if we in the club and for whatever reason,
I'm not saying, like,
we get done dancing and I got...
I'm not literally... This is not like what is that movie?
Dirty Dancing?
Not Knocked Up. The first one. Superbad, where it was, like, period stain or where some weird shit... I'm not saying to the point where you're just, like, grinding your whole fucking, like, body on a dude's dick to the point where there's a wet stain. Never happened to me. That's too much going on. But, like, I'm just saying, if it gets to that point where, like, I don't know, I just feel like if you're going in, like, the fucking, and you know you're going in, and someone gets excited, can you really be mad? Because, you know, you're, like, grinding ass all on the dick. And it's just, like, what do you expect to happen? If someone's into you and they find you attractive, what do you expect to happen? So I'm not saying my whole goal, like usually, like nowadays, I just dance, like I bring like my friends and I dance with my friends. And then dudes are also like, why the fuck are you here, like twerking if you don't want to twerk on dick? And I'm just like, because I don't feel like dealing with like dick. I just want to have fun. I can dance on a female and it may be like sexual to them, but it's not like a, oh, must fuck, and just like you can't feel it. It's not just like an awkward situation afterwards. So if I'm at a point where I'm like, I just want to dance and like be in my element and like go the fuck in at a club, and I'm bringing other people who are my friends who are chicks that like I know, like, you know, like I'm cool with, so like me twerking on you, it may be like a little arousing, but it's not to the point where it's like awkward the next day.
Gotcha.
But if I do want to dance on someone and I find you attractive, then I might just, like, be like, oh, this nigga's cute. And if you jump behind me, I always look back to see, like, is this someone that I think is attractive? If it's not, I'm like, I'm good. If it is, I'm like, cool.
Well, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Would you deal with a guy who had your perfect dick size, but was not facially attractive?
You have to be facially or sexually attractive. Dick does not do it for me. You can have a nice, like, dick, but if I don't find you sexually attractive, like, I'm going to be looking in your face at some point during sex. So if I don't think that your face is sexually, which is not trying to be, like, rude, but, like, or shallow, whatever, like, call me what you will, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. I just have mine, and my preference is I have to find you at least somewhat sexually attractive.
So, let's switch it then. What if the dude is facially and sexually attractive, but when you get home...
Nope. If it's boop, no sir.
But let's say he's like 5.5.
That's average.
That's
for
under
most
average.
People. It's not average for me.
I'm pretty sure average right now is 6. Average in America is 6.
I don't know. It depends on like what it looks like. Which I know is like weird, but
have you ever like no, that's not going to happen. Like, good luck, but
I feel bad, but
you need to go home. How'd you tell him to get out?
I was just like, I'm just not feeling it.
And what had happened up to that point? Like, how far into the process?
It was just like foreplay.
Like eating out?
And then there was like pants down. I was just like, oh.
Did he eat you out already?
I usually try to feel the situation before it gets to that point. Because it's like really fucked up.
But that doesn't say, did he eat you out in this situation?
Yeah.
So he ate you out and then you saw his dick and you was like, no, go home.
I feel bad, but also, like, I'm just at that point in life where I'm like, I'm not about to, if it's not up to par, you're not getting pussy, because, like, I know what I have, so, like, if I don't feel like you're up to par with what I'm, like, putting out, then you're not getting it, because you're not worthy, so.
Spade, like.
Either you're worthy for the pussy or not. It's really that simple. That may come off very rude, but I don't give a shit. It's like, I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm pick and choose. So, again, I try to assess the situation before it gets to that point, because I do feel like it's kind of fucked up, like, if you just, like, bury your face in pussy, and they're just like, your dick is too small, and you're just like, damn, I don't get nothing, you know? So, if it's, like, a doable size, then I might, like, you know, give you head as well, but, like...
But then that's it? You still ain't gonna get no pussy?
Me yet, no.
Did he warrant head work in return? Did he warrant head work in return?
I don't know. Again, it just depends.
That guy. What happened with him?
Like, did they ask for it?
Did you turn around and say, you know,
no, I did give him head too.
Okay.
Yeah, because it wasn't like so small that I was like, I'm just like, I don't feel like I'm gonna enjoy it if it's like penetration standpoint, but like if it's just like giving head, then like I might be okay with that.
He could have been like trying to play with your clit.
Yeah, but like also that's a huge. I'm not a gambling woman. If I don't feel like for sure you can do what I need you to do, then there's no point.
Savage as fuck.
I mean,
he said, do they have to be 10 out of 10 to be your liking?
What do you mean by 10 out of 10? Like
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what he said.
What's the word?
Elaborate.
Yes.
We need more to go on.
Like 10 out of 10, like you have to meet all aspects, or like I don't know what that means by 10 out of 10.
I don't know. Well, you gotta wait for his reply. Okay. See,
this
is where they
catch up.
Yeah. There's a delay in what we're saying and what live sees. So if you
are suggesting, I'm gonna keep my eyes like peeled for the comment box. But like if you are like suggesting it has to be like all criteria met, for me not necessarily. Like I have to find you at least somewhat like sexually appealing though. Like if I don't feel like your face is up to par, every time this sounds so bad, but every time I look at you, I'm just like ugh. So that won't do it for me. Like I have to have some sort of sexual attraction, even if it's just like a attraction to personality or attraction to face. Like most people, like if I consider you like a 5 out of 10, if your personality is up to where I need it to be, then you can be like a 7 or 8, and I'll be like cool. But like if I'm just like not at all sexually attracted to a person, then like that's just, it is what it is, so we're not gonna have sex. So if that's what you mean by like 10 out of 10 or your perfect face in a guy, okay, yes, that's what I'm talking about. So I need to have at least some sort of like base level attraction to a face. Which is really strange because, like, from what I've heard from guys, it's the exact opposite. Like, if your body is up to par and your face can be ugly and you're still willing to fuck. I'm not one of those people. You can have a six-pack, have the largest dick in the world, and have an ass that, like, I would just scratch the fuck out of from you fucking me. I'm just, like, because, you know, sometimes you just, like, deeper in there, like, gotta grab it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But, like, if you're one of those people...
Hold on, you gonna gloss over.
I have enough alcohol in me. We're telling it all right now. If you're one of those people where I'm, like, to that point with, then, like, you still have to have a semi-attractive face. Because if I look at you and I think you're ugly, or, like, I'm sorry, not ugly, or if you're not sexually, if you don't just do it for me sexually in the face area, it's, like, it's not, like, various times throughout the whole sex, I'm going to be looking in your eyes. So if your face just isn't up to par with what I particularly like, then I'm just not going to be into it, even if the sex is happening. I'm not just going to be like, oh, let's just do doggy style throughout the, like, entirety of it, because I like to switch it up a little bit. That's boring to just do one position the whole time. So, you didn't say personality. I did say personality. If you have a decent face that I can deal with,
she said the personality can boost you up. She did.
Your personality,
but if your face is a zero,
but if your face is like at a 0, then you're not touching me. Period. It's not happening. If you have like an average face and you're at a 5, then you can get them extra points personality wise to like climb you up the scale, and it'll turn into like a 7 or 8. If you just got like that swag, or like you just like just got like that yumminess in the personality, then I'm just like, yeah. And I can do it. But if I just find you, like, butt-ass ugly, it's not happening. So, that's just my personal input.
So.
Call me shallow, but I like what I like.
I'll do this in a minute.
What exactly is this?
Well, they can't see what I'm showing you.
Okay.
Oh my God, so much. Okay. Yeah or nay?
Nay.
Okay. You got that right there? You get where the mouse is? Over there.
I don't see. Can you wiggle it a bit?
You're so blind.
Okay, I see it now.
You got what that is?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Not my preference.
Okay. I'm sure that question will come up at some point.
I'm sure. It always does, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I just have my likings. I don't know. I like grungy dudes or dudes with tattoos. I like.
And she's so giddy.
That's
she's
one
so
thing
giddy
I will
right
say.
now.
I'm so sorry because we did that on like a previous episode. Tattoos are just like an instant like drenched. So I'm like drunk.
Have you ever done a tattoo?
I have like one tattoo. But it's a basic bitch tattoo, so I don't count it. I
Where's
want
it at?
more. It's like on my back, like right here.
Show.
It's like a basic bitch tattoo. It's a heart, literally.
Show.
So okay. Literally a heart. Oh, I'm gonna have to like take my whole shirt off.
Just lean it. Just pull it.
I don't know if you can. Is it on? Yeah.
Oh, it's music.
Yeah, it's like a bass treff and a treble treff.
Come back a little bit. There you go.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, yeah. But that's the only one that I have. I want 3 more. I'm gonna like design a mandala, and I'm gonna get like a quarter sleeve, so it's gonna be like down here.
What do you see right there on that second shelf?
I don't know what that is. Is that an ink gun? I'm guessing because you just pointed it out.
Tattoo machine.
Okay. But yeah, I want a mandala that's like a quarter sleeve that I'm going to design. I want a heart. Like, so there's this band called Law Dispute, and they have this song called A Letter that's very personal to me, and like brings up a lot of shit from my past. It's like fucked up stuff that I've, recently overcome. So I want like a tattoo of that. I want to like hold a tarantula, and whenever I'm terrified of spiders. So whenever I conquer that fear, I want a tattoo of a tarantula on me. And then I want a, well, I want 4 then. I don't know. There's one more that I want. I don't remember what I want, but yeah. So I want some more tattoos. But, like, tattoos aren't free, so. And I want, like, a dope artist because I don't want no, like, prison-looking tattoos because those aren't cool.
She just killed the idea of me giving her a tattoo on live stream.
You give prison tattoos?
Well, I'm new, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. You have to draw some shit on paper and let me see it before we do that. Because it's permanent. I can't be having no, like, deformed-looking human on my body.
We can have you try to do a tattoo. Like on fruit. Like
on yes, that'd be so dope. I'm all for it. Fuck yes. I'm an artist, so I like that.
Probably just have to run to the store and go get an orange or something.
I would bring an orange if I could do that. That's so cool.
We might make that happen.
We should make that happen. That will happen. Speak it into existence.
What is it, 5? What time are we? We'll talk after
You
this.
said if you look back and you're not handsome.
Well, I mean, like, a 0 out of 10 is someone I would find, like, not even, like, remotely attractive. So that means you won't even get to the point of me looking back because we wouldn't be in that situation. That'd be, like, a politely dismissed. Like, because my thing is I'm a very friendly person. I know that, like, some people are friendly. And some people just want to talk to you. So, like, if I'm out in public and I'm, like, drunk or something, I kind of assume people want to talk to me, but I still talk to them. Like, just to... Because sometimes you make that assumption and you're not correct. Like, so as a woman, sometimes you just feel like any dude who tries to talk, like, tries to say hi.
I don't want to talk
to you. If they say hi, you're like, oh, I'm not trying to, like... I don't want anything, like, And you're just like, I'm not even trying to, like, fuck you. I just, like, think you're a cool person. Which is also, like, something that I experienced. Because since I am so friendly...
Pineapple, pause. What? First and foremost... A guy talking to you in the club is because he's physically attracted to you. There's no guy gonna say, "Oh, you know what?"
Club? I meant to say a bar. I'm sorry.
Same thing.
There's
nothing unless you're wearing like an anime shirt or a bunch of pens and say, "I like to be in a library" or "I like to read novels." Then the only thing this person has to go off of is your physical appearance.
I don't agree with that.
Bullshit.
There are many people that I've met at a bar who I'm friends with, and, like, it's not a sexual friendship at all.
And do you think they wouldn't fuck you?
Never mind.
Exactly.
I mean, they may have given the chance, but I feel like that's not their, like, first intention.
Laughing my ass off. I don't have to look back. I feel it in the... She's stupid. You're so stupid.
Well, that too. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, if I don't think that you're at least, like, remotely attractive, then, like, I'm not going to give you the time of day to get to the point where we're at the point where we're about to have sex. That just won't happen. I won't be alone with you in your space, and you won't be alone with me in my space, because I don't think you're attractive, so it's not even going to get to that point. Like, I'm going to cut that shit the fuck off before. And I'm a very polite person, so, like, I try to be nice about it. I'm like, oh, no, I'm like, I'm good, like, thank you, but we're straight.
So scenario, because I love scenarios.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Somebody who gets that 0 out of 10, and they're like, hey, for my own pleasure and potentially yours, I just want to eat you out.
Nope.
Would you let him do it?
If you're ugly, no.
If he says, hey, well, no, actually, that's about it. That's the only scenario I can think of.
There's no.
Because if you wouldn't smash him.
If I don't think you're attractive, you're not coming anywhere near my pussy, period. Like, you're just not.
I was expecting a response, but I forgot there's a time delay.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, because I look at people during sex. I'm not saying we have to have
he's eating you out?
Yeah.
Like, you just down there, hey, you having fun? I want to see
what's going on.
You
like,
breathing?
That, like, tongue just, like, swirling. I'm like, yeah. You don't like to look at people when they suck your dick?
No, it's weird.
Is it? That's
it's
so
weird. I'm like,
I find it very
I don't know where I'm supposed to look.
It.
Like, I'm supposed to be looking up.
I mean, I'm not saying the whole time you're just like, yeah.
But remember, I'm silent, so it's like I'm staring at her.
I don't like that.
I'm silent.
I don't like silent people because I feel like I'm not doing a good enough job.
I'm like staring her down.
And I have confidence in my abilities, but like silent people make me insecure because I'm like, I feel like shit's just not going the way it's supposed to. Like, I'm not doing anything to make you like curse or do any movements or anything like that. So I'm just like, okay, am I boring you? So if you're like a super silent person, then I'd probably just stop and be like, do you have any pointers for me so I can feel like I'm doing something right? Because, like, if it's not enjoyable for you, then it's, like, not enjoyable for me. So I'd be, like, the type of person who's like, okay, cool. If you seem like you're bored, I'll literally legit just be like, hey, like, what are you into? Like, what am I not doing that you need me to do to get you where you need to be?
Got you. We got to do final thoughts, wrap up.
Okay.
We got roughly a minute.
All right.
She's not a size queen. Come with that width and size.
Just come with the girth
7.5.
and the length, and we're straight.
And don't be ugly. Have a good personality.
Yeah.
She's gonna be nice and tell you no.
I'll be very polite. So my thing is, if you get more aggressive,
minute and a half, you about to start it again.
That's all I was gonna say.
Okay.
I cut off aggressive people. That's all.
With that being said, we're done here.
Bye. Have a great night.
We'll be back.